kind of giving you a little background real quick. Born in South Dakota, moved to Denver. Dad was in the radio, so I got to kind of live the life of an Army child in a way, but it was through radio. So I've lived in Florida, to North Carolina, to Memphis, to Georgia, everywhere. I got 2 kids, one 19, almost 20, that has graced me with 2 beautiful grandchildren, and I have a 2.5-year-old son, who is my pride and joy. Who we are. Phoenix is licensed, bonded, and insured, so that you know when you send us out that we have the necessary requirements for anything. We carry $2 million in insurance, and it's very easy, as all the trade guys know, to up that to whatever we need it to. We are A+ BBB accredited. It took us a while to get A+. We didn't pay the fees like some other people. We've been operating in Memphis since 2010. The company started in 2007, and a lot of people think that Phoenix Exteriors is out of Phoenix, Arizona, and it has absolutely nothing to do with Arizona. As a matter of fact, my business partner Eric had a dog whose name was Phoenix, and he is from Schaumburg, Illinois, and so that's around the Chicago area. He moved, he expanded down to Memphis in 2010, and I joined them in 2014. We have thousands of references that we've done across the Mid-South, so when people want names or numbers or addresses, they want to go look at something, we can easily pop those up. We are an ICO Shield Pro Plus contractor. We are the only one in the Mid-South that is that, and in December, we'll become the only one in the Southeast that will be platinum. We will be the top guys that they have, which is a pretty big deal. I'll get into that in a minute. Of course, we do roofing, painting, and drywall and gutters. I sub most of that stuff out. I just don't have the needs to do have somebody on staff all the time to do that. So most of the time when we do the painting and drywall, it comes into an insurance claim. So reason why replacing your roof can help with creating better curb appeal, can add value to your property, quicker turn ratio on selling your house, help increase the sale of your house, and then we also are able to give them the best warranty available by using the products that we do. How do we accomplish that? Well, new roofs, when we're dealing with insurance, we always, we don't cut corners, we don't do anything, so the homeowners are going to pay their deductible with us. We are an insurance restoration specialist, so you'll hear guys out there on the radio, you hear them on the TV, you see their little ads, all this stuff of insurance claims specialists, things like that. That is actually against the law. You cannot advertise that, you can't really say that if insurance companies really want to, and as a matter of fact, October 9th, the state of Tennessee passed a new law that's going to go into effect, and they're going to start cracking down on these guys, so that's really, really good for us. But an insurance claim specialist is actually somebody who works for the insurance company, not somebody who's a contractor. So when you see guys doing that, they're trying to, it's a misleading statement. They do know how to file a claim and what goes into the process of filing a claim, but so do you. My 2-year-old can file a claim. It's called a 1-800 number. We do retail, residential, and commercial. So we don't do just insurance claims. We do retail work as well. And we can do algae removal for minimal charge. We can go up there and wash the roofs and clean off all that old streaking junk coming down. Don't think a roof just needs missing shingles. This is a picture showing an aged shingle. This is where an actual nail, though, has been rubbing. Shingles expand and contract, so just like wood. And when the nails are left improperly installed, they will slowly back their way through and come through a shingle. Most roofs in the Memphis region that are 12 years or older are ready for a new roof, and it's because of the extreme weather conditions that Memphis has. We go from hot to cold. We go from sunny to rainy in the blink of an eye, basically. So these shingles down here are put through rigorous tests. Wind damage. This shows a wind damaged shingle. What happens is the wind gets underneath it, lifts it, puts the crease in it. That shingle will never seal back down. It cannot happen. It's broken. The seal on the bottom of it, it's allowed dirt to get in there, whatever, that shingle will never seal back down. This is showing another one. This is actually what we would do if there was an adjuster on site, or sometimes the adjusters will do this. That's how we mark to let them know and to put it out for pictures. This is hail damage. This is Memphis hail damage. This little bitty circle right there is Memphis hail damage. We don't get big hail, but we do get hail, and on your older roofs, it will show up. This is San Antonio hail. Big difference. That went from, you're talking about a little bit bigger than a quarter to golf ball to softball. Baseball size. There was even some reports of softball size hail down there. So that was pretty crazy. This is a job that we completed that we are very proud of. We took a old roof and we turned it into something very pretty. Who you can refer to me today, this is kind of what I wanted to get into, is anybody out there that's thinking about an insurance claim. First, they need to call me. We need to discuss the policies and what needs to happen, and how to go about doing all that stuff. As I was telling you a minute ago, we're ICO Shield Pro Plus, and if you can turn the lights back on. These are the style shingles that we use. This right here is our #1 seller. This is called a Cambridge shingle. And what makes it different than all the other shingles that are out there is, if you notice, the dragon's tooth that comes down is straight. All the other builders, all the other roofing companies and all that, they use the other brands and they are diamond shaped. Well, what happens is the water hits that and it's a drag point. So it will start wearing those edges out. And as you're riding around Memphis, you see those shiny little roofs up there and you see the little outlines. It's because their edges are wearing out. So with this style shingle, you don't have to worry about that. So the way that also the laminated portion of this, where all the other manufacturers, underneath this right here has 2 tar strips on it with the other manufacturers. This has 4. So when you're seeing those top layers ripped off of shingles and you'll see black outlines, it's because they don't have the wind rating that these do. The other manufacturers, theirs come out of the wrapper at 110 miles an hour. These come out of the wrapper at 130. Other guys have to put extra nails in, do other things to upgrade the wind warranty. We don't have to with this style shingle. So it gives us a better product to put out there. Not a lot of guys are using it. They don't even really understand the product because it's not nationally known. It's not really put out there all the time. This is kind of our star designer shingle. This right here is a brand new type shingle that's come out. This is called the Dynasty shingle. And for installers, it gives them a nail strip that they are supposed to stay in. And they cannot go out of that nail strip. And that is behind every one of the shingles. So this thing is a lot thicker. As you can see, it's a tear-resistant reinforced woven band that's put in there. So when the wind hits it, it's not going to tear it. The shingle's not going to come apart. This is a little demonstration pamphlet that or book, whatever, that we just had made, that I can go into homeowners' houses and I can show them this, and it has samples in it. And then instead of a little pamphlet, I can flip the pages and go through colors as well as the systems that we have in place that we do. One thing that we do differently than everybody else is I'm going to do code upgrades, which means I put drip edge on roofs, I put ice and water in all the valleys, I put it around all pipe penetrations. Anywhere that there could be an extra place for water to get in, we're going to take care of everything, because last thing I want you doing is having a homeowner or a referral that you've given me call me for a leak. And I've been with the company, like I said, since 2014, and we've had 1 leak call since 2014. It actually wasn't even our fault. It was a chimney leak, but it happens. So when you give them my referral and you're telling people to call me, know that you're going to get quality, honesty, and they're not going to have to worry about anything. Has anybody got any questions for me? Yes, ma'am.
How long has that company that's made that shingle been around?
I'm not sure how long they've been around, but what I will tell you is they're the only shingle manufacturer that has no debt. They owe nobody. As a matter of fact, their matting is actually used by several of their manufacturers. They've been in the U.S., though, I know, for 30 years.
So do you know what the longevity really of the studies of how long that shingle will last?
This particular shingle will probably last somewhere around 30 to 35 years.
Okay, so they've already been using it?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
What's the price difference between, say, a Tamco and a GAF to that?
Give me on the one-to-one, I'll tell you.
All right.